Yes, folks, the EMS StarCraft tournament returns for a second year, and this is the first game that I have been sent to cast, and it is between Radiowaves and YeOldDog. I don't know who these people are. I think one of them is Jack, and the other one might be Jack. So without further ado, let's load up the game. I've got some exciting new overlays to test out for you. Look at this down at the bottom. Isn't that sweet? Isn't that cool? Look, we've even got player APM and everything, so we can keep tabs on just how slick these players are. Anyway, let's introduce them. Right here I have got YeOldDog. Let's have a zoom. YeOldDog. That is the terran in the bottom position on this map, in the leftish position. The map is Green Acres. You don't see so much of Green Acres these days, but anyway, this is a 3v3 map. I'm not sure why they've chosen this one. Who cares, man? Anyway, YeOldDog going for the unusual opening of gas first, followed by 2 supply depots. Over here we have Radiowaves. Say hello, Radiowaves. Radiowaves lording it up here with this pair of overlords, and just hanging tight with a whole bunch of workers, and pool just going down at 16 supply. Down here in the bottom right, let me run you through the screen, because normally we're used to supplying stuff up in the top right and the production tab up here. I can have the production down here in the bottom right. I can also have the usual range of things, like what units they've got, what they're spending their money on, what structures they have, the upgrades they have. I can also have their APM if we're interested in that. Did that say 0? Yeah, these busy players, not too much to do at this stage of the game. So let's talk about this map. It's a 3v3 map. That's why it's so enormous with so many expos. It's a very old map as well. So weirdly, where the players have spawned, they've got access to this, would be their natural, and then it's a straight march across the... Oh, hang on. I feel a zoom out coming. Oh, there it is. It's a straight march across the middle of the map, up this ramp, round the corner to get to your opponent. YeOldDog with the second gas coming down, despite not having saturated the first gas yet. Just 2 out of the 3 workers necessary in there, but let's not worry about that. This worker chilling out, holding some minerals. Look at him with his minerals. Look at him. He's not giving those up, is he? He's probably just going to keep those. Going to take those home, stash them, put them in his own personal savings account. Another depot coming down. Where is the supply? Where do I find the supply? Oh yeah, 22 of 31. Taking no chances on the supply front. Second rack's coming down, but no actual units coming out of the first racks just yet. Pulling a bit of gas. What's he going to do with this gas? We don't know. He doesn't know. Nobody knows. Oh no, it's a factory coming down now. Now look at this. There's the expo for Radiowaves. He's clearly on fire. Hello, when did that happen? Look, he sneaked out a bunch of lings. These lings are just going to hang out down here. What I can't do with this overlay is see the view from the different... Oh yeah, I can. So this is the view for YeOldDog, and as you can see, he's got no idea where his opponent is. This is the view for Radiowaves, and he knows some places where his opponent isn't, but doesn't actually know where he is. Now, how do I get the view back to everybody? Oh, there we go. Let's have a peek at the APMs. Yeah. Production. So another supply depot coming down for YeOldDog. That is important. Don't get supply blocked whatever you do. That is rubbish. So taking no chances on the supply, still merrily building those, and I do like to see that. I don't like to see a person get supply blocked. Nobody likes to see that. This is a tech lab coming down in the factory. No tech labs on these racks though, so building a few marines, but no plans to upgrade those with stim or combat shield just yet. Look at this. 2 queens squirting away there. What the hell? Give that a good squirting. I don't know really what they're doing. I didn't think you could squirt on a hatch once it had already been squirted, but they seem to squirt on that 3 times. Anyway, 23 workers mining here. You only need 16, but look over here. This expo only has 4. Please transfer a bunch of these. Just grab those ones, and just plump them over there. Is you doing more squirting on that hatch? That is one squirted hatchery, man. Seriously though, transfer some of these workers, get them across to the other hatch, because that's yep. You don't often see the mass overlord build, but we are seeing it in this game. There you go, 3 overlords at once. Did somebody get a bit supply blocked? And then I know what I'll do. I'll build 3 and then I won't have to think about it for ages. Good plan. I like it. I like it a lot. Now, let's check the units tab. Wait for it. No units killed. No workers killed as yet. Let's check the army supply tab. Interesting. So YeOldDog ahead on army supply, behind on worker supply. Is that showing up in the income? It certainly is. Look, our Zerg player is absolutely rinsing in the money. Rinsing it. But YeOldDog up on gas. What he has got here is he's upgraded this... words fail me. It is Friday evening and it's been a long week. He's upgraded this command center to an orbital, but he isn't using the orbital to drop mules. The main purpose of that orbital command is so that you can drop mules on these mineral patches, and mules mine, 50% faster than an SCV, and get you loads of money for free. So that's the key reason to upgrade that. Still oversaturated on this mineral line, still not saturated on this one. So I'd really like to see some of these workers transferred. I'd also like to see a third base come down. Because why wouldn't you? This looks suspiciously like some sort of roach warren, but it isn't. It's clear. Oh, no, there's a roach warren, yeah. That's like some sort of weird premonition. Anyway, that is in fact the Evo coming down. So this evolution chamber will allow Radiowaves to go right ahead and carry out some upgrades. These queens waiting to spit. I'd like to see... Yeah, look, that double spitting going on. I didn't think that was possible. Anyway, I'd like to see at least one of these queens just laying down creep tumors to spread this creep out. If you join these bases together with creep, the Zerg units can get between them all the quicker. I'm going to zoom out again because I can. This slowly but where was the scan? There was the scan. Yeah, that's where you wanted a scan, all right. Don't know about that. Yeah, so still YeOldDog, I don't believe, knows where his opponent is, and still Radiowaves doesn't know where his opponent is either. So, both these players essentially playing completely blind. Let's have a peek at the army supplies. 36-34, very, very even, but a big worker supply lead for the Zerg. So that is going to give him a massive income advantage, and there is the income advantage. But neither of these players has even seen their opponent yet. These siege tanks are handy. We've got the starport here with the tech lab. Interesting choice to have a... what? What? Is that a fusion core I see? I'll tell you what, it is a fusion core. So that can only mean one thing. That means cattle bruisers. Are we seriously gonna see battle cruisers in this game? That would please me a great deal. There's nothing like a Yamato cannon to brighten up your day. Roaches, look, an army, an actual army. Let's check the army supply tab. Aha, the Zerg is eking out a lead. This scan, unlike the last one, hits it on the money. So he sees the roaches, he sees where his opponent is, he knows what he's got to do. He's got to go and kill him. That's what he's got to do. That's kind of the point of this game, in a lot of ways. These overlords that are hanging out, given that you don't know where your opponent is, why not spread those about the map, and you never know, you might see your opponent. These lings hanging out, why not put them next to this tower? This is a watchtower that gives you sight of the whole surrounding area. So you've dropped the scan, you've seen where your opponent is, you know that... What? Cyclone? Really? You don't see so many cyclones being used at this level. Some of the pros are very handy with a cyclone. Interesting unit, can lock onto a target, and once locked on has a ridiculous range, but quite micro intensive, so you don't tend to see them so much at this level. So he's put... What did he put in there? See, that's the problem with this overlay. I can't tell what's in there. It looks like it's a tank though, because that single unit has half filled that medivac. So this is the first engagement, if you can call it an engagement. 4 lings run in to their death, get mauled by a bunch of tanks. This tank that's in the medivac, is he going to do something with that? Was that deliberate, do you think? I think that may have just been an error. I think he might have just moved the tank and accidentally put it in the medevac. I don't think it's supposed to be in there. This position that we're at here with this narrow choke is very good defensively. With these tanks sieged up, you could absolutely panel any force coming through here, and you're going to need to, because 100 supply against 64 is oh my goodness, when did those appear? That is a world of roaches. Look at them. Look at those roaches. They are going to wreak havoc with this. But, oh, there's the cattle bruiser. Hello. Has he researched the Yamato cannon? I don't know, because this overlay is so weird. I wonder, can I change it halfway through? Oh dear. Anyway, this could be bad. The Zerg has serious number advantage, but no, don't go through there, dude, you were in such a great position. No, it's the worst engagement the Terran could have chosen. The tank's still in the medevac. It's an absolute mullering. His roaches are just dancing on the tanks. Oh, that was not the way to play that, man. You needed those tanks sieged up in these positions. You needed the rest of your units in a beautiful concave arc here, so that the roaches had to funnel through here, taking tank shots in the face, taking marine fire in the face. But instead you did the opposite. You ran through the narrow choke into an arc of roaches that just gave you a beating. I suspect this game's over. Look at the army supply, it's ridiculous. Look at the units killed supply, it's ridiculous. The income tab is ridiculous. YeOldDog, I think this game is over. Look, he's even brought the queens just to mock you. They walk across a map in less than a year. So pretty rapid. What's building here? It's probably a tank. It is a tank. There's another cattle bruiser coming. The cattle bruisers look focused on the queens, and then you can wreak havoc on the roaches, but it's going to take you roughly a month to kill that many roaches. This is over. GG. Well played. Radiowaves knocks it out of the park for this first game. Oh, look, he's going to lose this. He's going to lose this. Oh, that is... Nobody likes to see that. Nobody wants to see a battle cruiser fall to a queen. It's over. He taps out. Wow. Well, what an opening game for our second StarCraft tournament. That was very pleasing. Guys, if you've enjoyed it, spread the word. And, friend me up on Battle.net. Use my Bilotti account. I don't know which one I'm logged in with here. It probably is Bilotti. But use that account, friend me up, and send me your replays. So if you've played a game already, the way to find it is to go into your My Documents on your computer. You'll see a folder that StarCraft has created called cunningly StarCraft. If you double click on that and have a look inside, either you'll see a folder called replays, or you'll see a folder called your Battle.net username that you'll be able to double click on and go into there, and you'll find a folder called replays. The replay files are small, so you'll be able to identify your match game from the date and time that you played it. All you've got to do is attach that to an email, send it to my email address, and I will cast your game and get it on the YouTube channel. Well, I've had fun. I don't know about you guys. I'm testing out a different casting bit of software this time, so hopefully the audio has been a bit better than it was in the past. Hopefully slightly less fuzzy, and my voice slightly louder, and hopefully the video quality is okay. And most of all, hopefully it recorded all that. Otherwise, I've just been talking to my screen for no good reason. GG, guys.